Adobe Photoshop for the iPad arrives with core features in tow, a mobile version of Photoshop for creative professionals. Why it matters: Photoshop for iPad is not, yet, the full version with all of the features you'd find on desktop. But, it's the real Photoshop as it is built from the same code base as its desktop counterpart. It's a start, and it sure beats the half-hearted attempts we've seen in the past. Adobe has been working to bring a true version of Photoshop to the iPad for what seems like ages. On Monday at its annual Adobe Max conference, the company finally accomplished its goal. Photoshop on the iPad was built using the same code base as its desktop sibling. This means you'll be able to open and edit PSD files just as you would on your desktop, no compression, conversion, imports or exports to fool with. The edits you make on the iPad will produce the same results they would on a desktop. It's the Photoshop you know and love, modernized for touch and portability. Photoshop manager Pam Clark stresses that this is just the beginning. The goal here was to focus on common tasks and workflows, basic retouching, masking and compositing. More advanced features and capabilities will be added over time as Adobe learns more about how customers use Photoshop on a mobile device, Clark said. Photoshop for iPad is available to all Creative Cloud customers that have a subscription to Photoshop. Simply download the app from the iOS App Store and log in with your Adobe ID to get started. If you don't already have an Adobe ID, head over to Adobe's help page to learn how to create one. The cheapest route to nabbing Photoshop for iPad is through the Creative Cloud Photography plan, which will set you back $9.99 per month. It also includes access to Lightroom on desktop and mobile, Lightroom Classic and Photoshop on desktop. For more on this story, visit the news article link.